So, what's up, everyone? It's your host, student nurse Shika from Riverside College. So, welcome to our first episode of podcast that is entitled Fresh RN. In this podcast, we have a lot of guests and speakers from our school, and we have here, of course, our classmate first, Miss Zenny.
Good day, everyone. I'm Zani Benedicto from BSN 1.
Welcome, Miss Zenny. So, we have here Miss Tulips.
Good day, everyone. I am Tulips Faye L. Flores, a nursing student from Riverside College.
Thank you, Miss Tulips. So, we have Miss Quinalyn, then Miss Frey.
Good day, everyone. My name is Quinoline Jamak, your nursing student from BSN 1, ROGERS.
Hi everyone, I am Freyrus B. De Ramas from Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
So welcome guys, and of course lastly we have Miss Kathleen.
Hello. I am Kathleen from BSN 1 Rogers B.
So there we have it, our speakers for today's podcast, and today we're going to talk about what it's like to be a fresh student nurse like now, especially in this new normal, the online classes, the online performance and all. So in this episode we will know our expectations before taking this course, the experiences, and later we will know if our speakers have any tips for us for anyone who is willing to take this course. So, guys, as we all know, many are asking what are those experiences before taking up this course, because I know every one of us has expectations to the things that we want to pursue. So, can I ask Miss Zenny, what are those expectations, Miss?
Good day once again, everyone. In terms of expectations shape, as a first year nursing student, I had already lots of expectations in my mind. I already expect that this journey will be more hard and challenging for us because of this new platform, which is online learning. I also expect that there will be more lectures and performances, like for example, RETDEMs to be performed.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Zanny. I also thought that when doing return demonstrations, you just have to memorize the procedures and the evaluation tool. But I was wrong. I have learned that in order to do the assessments effectively, we must thoroughly grasp and understand each step, not just remember them, because we prioritize the health of our patients, and it is very important that we are knowledgeable about what we are doing, right?
Yes. That is why I need to organize myself, especially my time, and also surround myself with people who are able to help with me with my studies, and in exchange, I will also offer some help for them. Although we'll be facing this kind of learning, I expect it to be fun at the same time knowledgeable. I also expect that our skills and abilities can be honed and developed. We all know that this pandemic is not only affecting the area of health, but a great part of the nursing activity is affected as well. So I am expecting also that our teachers will be more considerate to us. But I know that most of us nursing students are expecting to have a limited face-to-face classes in order for us to have an easier and comfortable learning environment.
Yes, I really agree what Miss Zenny said, that organizing and putting yourself in focus can get you through even though things will be expected as hard, right? So, especially with the challenges this pandemic. So, as nurses in making that, it is important to have determination. So, and as we go through our journey as first years, we did not have like exact things that we expect, right? It is like just flowing as experiences happen. So, as for experiences, we will give the floor to Miss Quinelin. So, Miss Quinelin, what are those experiences as a first year nursing student?
Hello again, everyone. My name is Quinoline Jamak, and I will be tackling about my own experiences as a first-year college student nurse. In the second semester, I've already experienced my first return demonstration, which is on my related learning experience health assessment and related learning experience fundamentals of nursing practice subjects. Return demonstration is an essential component of the nursing practice that paves way for students nurses to gain knowledge of the nursing procedures. If you would ask me if what did I felt during my first return demonstration, of course it gives me a lot of pressure and nerve-wracking moments. Lots of sleepless nights with a pair of unlimited coffee and evaluation tool on your side is a nursing thing. The subjects on the first year college nursing students is kinda hard, but there are times that I can't understand the lesson.
Yes, yes, I really agree with those sleepless nights, Queen. It's like all your time and energy was meant just to study for your redems. But if you really think of it, how this is important in taking up this course, it will surely keep you motivated.
Yes, not to mention the internet connectivity. There are times that my internet connection is not stable, and when I attend my classes, I can't understand the lesson because of the connection. It was like my teacher sounds like a robot, and after a few seconds, he or she was like crapping, and that is due to the internet connection problem, especially that we're just having an online class.
Yes, I really agree on that.
Yes, you're right.
Also, during our return demonstration, they didn't teach us the steps actually. They're just showing us some videos of the procedures and we will just follow that, which is sometimes it's kind of hard for us and would prefer if they demonstrate it actually. We have also lots of quizzes and activities, and I can't deny that sometimes we're being bombarded on those activities, which is quite pressuring and stressful. But at the end of the day, we have no choice. We needed this, and this is our course that we choose.
Yes, to our listeners out there, our experiences may not be the same, but we tell you it is mixed with fun, pressure, stress, and of course, challenges. Even though we're just first years, but we can already say to ourselves, why did I choose nursing? So, guys, nursing is a really big course to take, no? So, we all agree with Miss Queen says. So, for our tips to everyone who
Yes.
has a strong heart and to love to challenge his or herself in taking up nursing, we have here Miss Kathleen.
So, yes, guys, I'm going to share you some tips of being a freshman college student and taking nursing course. So, starting college is an exciting step in one's life, but it can definitely be stressful or scary at times. In this part, I will give you some tips as being a freshman in college. So I agreed on what Zenny said earlier that we should be organized and make deadlines your priority. For example, you can get a calendar, whether an online app or good old paper diary, and write down all your deadlines, exams, group meetings, and schedule events. You will have dozens of different assignments during your college years, and the sooner you find out that routine fits you, the better. Make it your priority to never hand in an assignment late. Actively participate in activities organized by your faculty. Whether it is extracurriculum, lecture, these events are a great opportunity to get to know your classmates, professors, and professionals better, but also to learn interesting things. And lastly, of course, we should not forget to take good care of your health. Taking good care of your body and mind is essential every day of your life. Nevertheless, it is important to keep a healthy lifestyle, eat enough fruits and veggies, drink enough water, sleep well, and exercise often, especially in the times of global pandemic. And the bottom line is your health is the foundation for everything else, so we should not neglect it.
I would really use the tips that Kathleen shared to us, especially our health. Remember, we cannot function well. We cannot think right if our health is unstable.
Yes, I really agree on that, no, because it is very important that our health is stable while we are learning. So, thank you for the tips, Miss Kathleen. Indeed, the best tips are from those who already experiences. So, I think the most part that nurses struggle now is the return demonstration, right? So, we have here the do's that Miss Frey will be sharing. So, Miss Frey, take the floor.
Good day, everyone. So again, I am Freyrose Diramas. I just wanna share the dust during the return demonstration based on my experience as a freshman. There are many dusts in conducting return demonstration. As a future nurse, It is necessary to wear a scrub suit that make you feel that you are already a nurse. But if you don't have a scrub suit, you can wear a white t-shirt in the upper part. But always remember that wearing shorts is not allowed since this return demonstration is a practice of every medical student that would apply in the medical field. Before doing a return demonstration, it is important to take note of the following. The girl's hair must be banned to prevent your hair from getting messed up while conducting a return demonstration. Wash your hands before and after touching the patient to prevent the spreading of microorganisms that may be affected from one person to another. You need to introduce yourself first, then explain the procedure to the patients to gain a cooperation and relieve the patient from anxiety. Prepare and gather all the equipments needed to easy access to equipments and prevent delay. We all know that when we hear the word return demonstration, it will eventually come to our mind that there are so many procedures to memorize. But I will give you a step based on my experience. For me, you don't need to memorize the procedure. All you need to do is to understand the procedure and note the rationale. You should comprehend it as well. Because if you only memorize the procedure instead of understanding it, it's only useless. But if you study it and you understand what you are doing, you may be able to remember it in the work field by applying what you have learned in actual. Next, it is important to uphold privacy of the patient because we are only assisting and taking care of the patients. It is important to record the accurate result of the patient to determine and identify clearly the condition of the patient and to avoid conflicts. Lastly, remember to always be on time.
Well, thank you, Miss Fred. That is very informative and it gives us the knowledge and a small glimpse of what to expect and needed to do in terms of the return demonstration, the highlight of being a nurse, a student nurse rather. So, to end this podcast, we have Miss Tulips to share the things that as student nurses we wished we knew before starting nursing school. It is very important because this part can be affect one's experiences. So good day, Miss Tulips. Can you share to us your experiences?
Thank you, Miss Shika. Good day to you as well, and to all our listeners out there. So, today I will be sharing with you some of the things I wish I knew before starting the nursing school. Just a little disclaimer, all of these tips are just from my experiences only, and I can't speak for every nursing student or every nursing school because they are all different. But I hope you guys can get something out of it. So, the first thing that you should know, or the first thing that I wish I knew before starting nursing school, is that the school you choose is very important. I understand that the first thing incoming freshmen think about when choosing a school is which one was the best, which one was the top performer, and I know that this is not the only factor to consider when selecting a school. One of the most important things I have realized that you must consider when selecting a school is that it is truly your choice and will to do so. My mother, who was also a nursing graduate of Riverside College, she encourages me and influences me to choose Riverside. But aside from that, I have wanted to enroll in Riverside College since I was in high school. Not because of the building, the elevator, or the air conditioning, but because of the quality education that the Riverside College provides. Riverside College truly molds and shapes students into the profession that you want to pursue. Right, girls? Do you agree with me?
Yes, we
Yes,
really agree on that,
Yes, I
Miss.
agree on that.
Yes, of course,
Yes.
Based on
100% agree to that.
Yes, you're So the second thing that I wish I knew first before starting the nursing school is that time management is everything. I am well aware that I am not the most qualified person, but I am working on it. Our schedule consists of 5 school days in 1 week, and there are only 7 days in a week. So I only have 2 days to rest, which I can't really rest because I still have a lot of pending assignments to do and red dems to prepare. But as you can see, nursing school is very stressful. To be honest, these subjects aren't that difficult to learn currently in the first year if you look at them separately. But what makes it difficult is that some of the teachers assign so many things at the same time. to the point where you really don't know what to do. That's why you should really know how to manage your time. Do you relate with me, guys? To the point that some of the teachers assign so many things at the same time, right?
Yeah, sometimes
Yes,
it's really
I
tiring.
agree.
Yes,
It's
right.
really
Yes.
tough.
Okay, so the third one is that nursing school is challenging. Every college course is difficult, but when I say nursing school is difficult, I mean it. Man, it's very, very hard. However, when things become challenging, you must remember why you chose this path in the first place. And as for me, I didn't choose nursing because my parents told me to, you have to be a nurse, hi, you have to be a nurse like that, like this. No, that's not what happened. I decided to pursue this on my own because I really love helping people and I want to do something that will keep on my feet for the rest of my life. Now, as a nursing student, it is not only our duty to take care of others, but also it is our duty to take care of ourselves. You have to remember too, you have to take care of yourself. Taking this kind of course is rumored to be toxic. Yes, toxic in the sense that school is the only thing we know and the only thing we do. We don't have time for anything else, and I have even known some of my friends who say they don't get to spend much time with their families. And it is true that we barely don't get much sleep. That is why you must remember to take care of yourself. Take some time to pamper yourself, eat well, exercise, and get out there. Just don't go anywhere, no thanks to the coronavirus. Also, take some time to really breathe and rest. Just give yourself some time to rest. That is where time management comes in. Despite all of your responsibilities, you must find time to rest.
So yes, no, I agree on Miss Tulip. So I will add in which Miss Tulip said about the health. No, so I think, in my own opinion, that some of the students that um find college very challenging. I think the challenges and the wrong mindset can cause to, like, they will stop schooling like that. No, so it is important really to you know um prioritize your health, even though school is hard, even though life is challenging. But you can't function well when your health is not okay, right? Even though you're just first years or high schools, your health is very important, no? That is one thing that I realized as I grow. Do you agree with me, girls?
Yes, yes, you're
Yes,
Yep.
of
Yes, I totally
course.
agree.
right.
And it's a really a matter of choice if you let yourself drown with those negativity.
You're right, right? Okay.
Yes, that's why some people just it is just a lack of teaching. It's a lack of sharing experiences, like motivations to them, like changing their mindset. So that is why we are here doing this podcast to share that even though it's hard, even though it's sometimes you're bombarded, just as Miss Quinolin said, but we must keep forward because we are the future, Char.
Yes, it is our responsibility.
Yes, and even though we focus on our studies, it is also important to mingle with others, to have time with yourself, because we must prioritize also our health, and we cannot function well if one of the aspects of our health is not totally functioning, right?
That's
Uh,
Yes, and I have these quotes, guys, like akads with laags. Laags
yes, you're right.
means lagaw.
Yes, yes. Okay, so we cannot deny the fact that nursing is very challenging, but I guarantee that nursing school is one of the best decisions you will ever make. It is also one of the most difficult things you can do. It can be difficult to maintain a positive attitude. You have reached the point in your education where you must accept responsibility for your own learning. Sometimes a little motivation and inspiration are required to maintain your energy and stamina. That is why, before we wrap up this podcast, I'd like to share some inspirational quotes to all aspiring students out there that when life puts you in tough situations, don't say, why me? Just say rather, try me. Nursing school is difficult. You're struggling just to get through the day with your brain intact. It's a difficult situation. Needless to say, it becomes even more difficult when you become a nurse. So now is a great time to start saying, bring it on, instead of stressing about all the things you have to deal with. You'll be much better prepared to rock as a working nurse if you get in the habit of embracing challenges rather than complaining about them. And when you feel like quitting, think about why you started. But the moment you feel even a thing or wanting to give up, remind yourself of that lofty goal list you have. Remind all the things, the goals, and the dreams you will achieve. Remind yourself why you began. Remind yourself of why you wanted to be a nurse in the first place. Remind yourself that the difficult things in life are worth fighting for and working hard at. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Lips. That is very inspiring. No? So bring it on instead of stressing about the things that you deal with. So thank you, Mr. Lips, and of course to everyone here in our podcast, Miss Frey Rose, Miss Quinolin, Miss Kathleen, and Miss Zanino. So um all the things that we shared again to our viewers was from our experiences. So this may or may not be or will be a part of your journey, but we are here to share things with you guys now. So thank you everyone who joined in our first episode of Fresh RN. So thank you everyone. God bless.
Thank you
Thank you
guys for
guys.
listening.